My name is Neha, and I am the professional year consultant with Aussie's Group based at Collins office. So, I would tell you what is professional year program. Professional year program, it's a structured career development designed to enhance a student's ability to obtain employment in their chosen discipline by applying technical skills and knowledge in the Australian workplace and culture. Basically, this program would help you to prepare you for the job. Moreover, it's a structured development program and it enhances the ability of student to obtain the employment. It helps you after because this program has structured in such a way that it helps you to get the employment in future. Moreover, it helps you to familiarize with the Australian workplace culture as well. So basically, the duration of this whole program is for 44 weeks, in which 32 weeks is your in class training, in which you need to go and attend the class once in a week for the whole day, 9 to 5. And 12 weeks is your internship program, which is unpaid. So this is how this whole structure is. So in total, this whole program is for 11 months. Now, who all are eligible for doing the professional year program? First of all, the students who have studied IT, accounting, and engineering, those students are only eligible to do professional year program. So, what is the study requirement which is required to enroll in professional year program? So, first thing is you need to study in Australia. Second, you need to graduate or postgraduate degree. You should have done graduated degree or undergraduate or postgraduate degree of this program. And more the lastly 2 years credit points over a minimum of 18 months. That's another requirement which needs to be fulfilled. Who can do this professional year program? What is the visa requirement? So the students who has applied for 485 visa and they are on the bridging visa of 485, and they are holding the bridging visa of 485, and they are on the subclass of 485. Those are the students who can do professional year program. The most important thing which you need to take care of it is at least before enrolling for professional year program, you should have at least 12 months left on your 485 visa. If you don't have 12 months left on your 485 visa, unfortunately you won't be able to pursue the professional year program. Moreover, for the engineering students, there are a few students who come to Australia over the 476 visa, which is the skilled not skilled visa. It is the visa for the engineering students. So those students can also do professional year program. Now, for professional year program, the another requirement is the English requirement, PT or IELTS. So for accounting students, the IELTS score requirement is 6 each overall 6. And same is for IT students, we need 6 each overall 6. Whereas for in case of PT, you should have 50 each overall 50. That's the requirement for accounting and IT students. For engineering students, you in all the modules you should have at least 5 each overall 6, and in PT it should be 36 each overall 50. That's the requirement. If you don't have these much bands, then to enroll in professional year program, you definitely need to reappear for the IELTS or PT exam. For engineering student, there is another requirement. We need your skill assessment outcome, or if you don't have the skill assessment outcome, we you can provide us your MSA tax receipt from Engineering Australia, and on the basis of that as well, you can enroll for professional year program. Now, how this would help you? What are the benefits of PY? So benefits is like it will help you to develop the communicating skills, practical experience, and knowledge of Australian workplace culture. As I've told you before as well, it will familiarize you with the Australian workplace culture. You would get to know how the things work in Australian workplace culture. Moreover, most important point, it will help you to gain 5 migration points towards your permanent residency. So, for accounting and IT students can claim full skill assessment as well on the basis of completing the professional year course. The another benefit is it will value on your CV. It will add value to your CV as well. This will help you to develop the practical skills through your professional internship. As I mentioned before, you would be doing 3 months, which is 12 weeks of internship, which where you will be placed by the institute to the companies related to your occupation, and you would, whatever you have studied in your theoretical knowledge, you can apply that in your practical knowledge as well. And this would get the another benefit, is you obviously you would be getting the professional year certificate as well. Moreover, it will enhance your career in the prospects of international students and broadens the opportunity in the field of IT, accounting, and engineering. And you would get the chance to do the networking with all type of industry professionals, and you will make another peer, you will meet new peers when you are doing the internship. You will get to know about the so many new things. This is how PY would help you in total. Moreover, what can be expected from PY program? So when you are taking that 12 months, 30 for 2 weeks of your in-class training, they would be teaching you they will be preparing you about how CV preparations and interview skills. Then they'll taught you about the professional training related to specifically related to your industry, how it has to be done, how you need to, when you are working with your IT company, when you are being placed in your IT internship, what all they will be asking, what all requirements company, what all requirements will be taking, company would be expecting from you. Moreover, it would enhance your business communications as well. As I said as well, you would get a lot of exposure in terms of Australian work practices as well. With that, especially 12 weeks of internship, you would learn a lot of stuff which you had studied in your 2 years or 3 years of study. Whatever you have studied at that time, you can apply that all theoretical knowledge into your 3 months of your internship period. And this would develop your workplace relationship for sure. Going further, documents which we would be needing for enrolling the professional year program. So every institute we have, they do have their own application form. So you need to fill up that application form for sure. Then the another requirement, we would be needing the copy of your passport. Then there is obviously, as I've said in the starting as well, the requirement of your English test. So we would be needing that as well. Moreover, your current visa copy, whatever visa you're holding, 485 visa or 485 bridging visa or 476, we would be needing the copy of that as well. All your academic documents related to your bachelor's or master's, whatever you have studied here, related to IT, accounting, and engineering, we would be needing that as well. Especially in the case of engineering, we would be needing as I've mentioned before as well, we would be needing the skill assessment outcome. If you don't have it, you can provide us the tax invoice receipt as well. With the another last thing which we would be needing is this your resume, the copy of your resume, which would help you to apply for professional year program in different institutes. Moreover, we do have tie-up with lot of institutes. Specifically in Melbourne, we the main three institutes where we work with is Performance Education, Monash, and Navitas. These are the three institutes which are in Melbourne. And with the other branches, we do have other institutes like NIT, York, ATMC, ECA, William Light, QIBA, and Stanley. So we do have all these institutes on board with us for enrollment of professional year program. However, the next one is why choose PY providers through Aussies? Okay, that's the great question. So commitment in supporting the students to fulfill their dreams, that's our main vision. Moreover, expertise in career development, we would help you or guide you what is the best in your career as well, like which pathway you should go, whether which institute you should choose, which institute would be best for you to pick up the internship. We would give you the best advice on that. Moreover, we've been known throughout the Australia as well. In regards to placements, so the institutes where we have tied up with this, they do have tie up with all type of companies, small, medium, large. So I'm after doing that in class training of 32 weeks, you need to do the internship program of 12 weeks, and that's for sure you will be getting the placements as well during that period. Moreover, you would getting the opportunity to interact with our industry professionals, employers, and recruiters as well. More internships offered based on individual objectives. So when you are doing your in-class training with any of the institutes, before starting the internships, the institutes consultants will come and have a quick chat with the students, and they'll ask their interest, where would you like to do the internship. If you have done IT, they would ask some specific fields you are looking for, tax or auditing or finance, accounts payable, and then they'll place you accordingly as per your interest. Moreover, with that, institutes what we have on board, they do have flexible timetable, and they do run classes pretty much all 7 days, so it is easy to pick up. And then they have intakes every month, so that would help you to start your program as soon as possible, and you can finish it quicker. And with this, if you do professional year program with Aussies, we do provide free online PT coaching and one migration consultation free if you do enroll with professional year program through Aussizz Group. Moreover, the institutes, as I mentioned, we do have Navitas, Performance, and Monash, where we work in Melbourne. So, with the performance education, they do have branches in Sydney, Brisbane, and Adelaide as well. So, for example, you might be thinking that if you start professional year in Melbourne and later on you might get the job in your specific related field, IT or accounting, or if you wanted to move, whether it would be possible or not, I would say yes. So, as performance education, they do have branch in Sydney, Brisbane, Adelaide, so you can easily transfer your admission. So, it would not be a hassle for you at all. Moreover, with the Monash, it is just Melbourne based. Yes. Navitas, they do have branches across all over Australia. And it's a quite, all three institutes are quite renowned institutes, and they've been running this program for quite long period. So you would not face any issues in regards to completion of your professional year program. Okay, so guys, that's my contact details. I'm based in Collins office. So if you have any questions in regards to PY, if you want to know about more about the institutes, that's my contact details, and you can feel free to contact me anytime. You can, if you have any queries, you can email us, you can call us, and we are happy to help you. Thank you so much. So I have been asked that if I am working as a full-time accountant, will I still be able to pursue PYP? Yes, you can. So as I've mentioned that 32 weeks of your in-class training, after that there is a 12 months, 12 weeks of your internship period. So if you are working in your accountant related field, then in that case what happens is, the if as long as it is related to your field what you have studied, then institute can consider your job as your internship. So they won't place you for the internship what they provided, but they can consider your job as your internship. So yes, you can do that professional year program if you are still working as a full-time accountant. The another guest have has asked me a question: do I get paid during my PY and internship? So no, the internship structure they have, like the professional year program, what internship structure they have is that is unpaid. So you won't be getting paid for that 3 months of internship. It would be unpaid internship. So if you are, I've got another question from one of our guests, like, do PY provider charge less if I go through Aussie's Group? If you are going through Aussie's Group, as I mentioned before, you would be getting the extra benefits, like you can enroll for our free online PT coaching. You would get one migration consultation free if you are going through Aussie's Group. Yeah. So I've got another question from one of our guests. If I have 3 years of overseas experience, then do I have to do PY? So PY is basically is nothing related to your overseas experience. This would help you to get extra 5 points towards your permanent residency, towards your PR application. So if you would have 3 years of previous experience overseas, that would not help you in terms of getting the 5 points towards your PR. So PY is specifically would give you extra 5 points. So if you have the um, 3 years of experience overseas as well, you still need to do PY to get extra 5 points for your PR application. One of our guests have asked if I do PY and have 3 years of experience, do skill assessment authority consider both? So I get 5 points for PY and 5 points for experience. In Thanks for asking this question. In regards to the 5 points for your experience, I would not be the best person to give you advice on that. For that, I would request you is to contact one of our migration team, and they can give you the best advice because they can tell you whether on the basis of your 3 years of overseas experience, will you be able to get 5 points or not. But for PY, yes, you would definitely get 5 points. Okay, one of our guests has asked, do I have to do PY immediately after masters or I can do after few years? So as I've mentioned, there are certain requirements to do professional year program. First of all, English score. Second of all, it you need to be on 485 visa, which is temporary residency or bridging visa of 485. If once your this visa is expired, then you won't be able to do professional year program in any other visa subclass. For example, if your temporary residency has expired and you might have applied for another student visa, then you won't be able to do professional year program. The only visa which is required to do professional year program is 485 visa or bridging visa of 485. Okay. One of our guests has asked about the cost. So there is not specific, I won't be able to mention the specific amount in regards to, but I can give you the range. It starts from 8,000 and it can go up to 12,000. It depends on which provider you choose. Every provider has their different fee structure, different installment structure. So it depends on the provider to provider which provider you choose. But yes, the range is it starts from 8,000 and it go up to 12,000. In regards to fees, um, guest, if you do have any doubts, as I mentioned before as well, and leave my contact details in our chat section. You guys can call me or email me, drop me an email. I'm happy to answer you in regards to, and I can happy to assist you over the phone as well in regards to the what is the fee structure for each and every institute, how much will it cost you, what would be the price which you would be getting it for every provider. Thank you, everyone. I have added my contact details in our chat section. Any one of you, if you have more queries in regards to after this session, if you would like to know more about the institutes, what about the host companies and all, you can feel free to contact me or you can drop me an email and I would contact you for the same.